Well, folks, we have some special guests joining us tonight. 97.1 Free FM has been in our building broadcasting from our newsroom this evening.
That's right. We're joined now by the team of Conway and Whitman, Tim Conway Jr. and Brian Whitman. And guys, I know we probably want to get into Britney Spears, but I got breaking news. I have to tell you about this. I'm holding a Sharpie in my, a little regular Sharpie. I just looked over. Hey, why don't you ask Glenn what his pen says?
All right, Glenn, ready? What does your pen say?
It's a blue pen. A friend of mine gave it to me that was at a trade show. It's a blue pen. Advertises a little blue pill. That's all I can say.
Wait a minute. This says Viagra. And I'm going to tell you something. I've been working with him all week, and I never noticed this pen, but this just happened 5 minutes ago.
I've been waiting all week for you to notice.
5 minutes ago, and I said, I got to tell you guys about it. So
Took you 3 days? Took you 3 days to figure it out?
I think you had to turn the opposite
I've been waiting for all week for you to look at it.
It's very subtle, very subtle.
I went to Santa Anita with Jack Silver, our program director, and he walked into Santa Anita with that same pen that said Viagra, and I said, dude, I'm not going into Santa Anita with you. Two guys walking in together, and one of them has a Viagra pen. I said, you got to throw that thing away. What's wrong with you? We don't want to get chicks at home. Pat and Glenn, I forgot to tell you, also, Tom Likas is here tonight. Tommy, nice to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Tim.
And nobody knows more about Viagra than you do, right?
Right you are.
Yeah.
How are you, Pat? Hello, dear.
I'm just fine. Hey, you know something? Now, and your listeners are getting a chance to see what distinguished journalists have, what they use in their preparation.
Glenn, is that a pen in your pocket?
And I'm very glad to see you.
Now, what are you really doing, honestly? I mean, what are you walking around the newsroom with prescription pens for? I mean, what do you say no to? I mean, really, what do you say no to if you show up to work with a Viagra pen?
Well, I go through a lot of pens, so if somebody gives me a free pen, I take it.
All right,
and,
all right, okay.
All right.
Other than the ad, it's rather attractive.
But you know what? I'll give you one radio personality you would never see with that pen in his pocket, ladies and gentlemen. Rick Dees. Isn't that right, Rick?
Oh, you know it. No, absolutely. That is a great pen. I love that pen.
By the way, the last time we were here a couple of months ago, Pat and Glenn, honest to goodness, I did Rick Dees. You remember that? And I got an email the next morning from Rick Dees, and it said,
Saw you on KCAL doing me. Rick.
Well, in fact, we're going to see Rick next week. So.
good,
right,
okay. Well, you tell him that we said hi. We love him.
And you might get another email.
And by the way, nobody gives prizes away like Rick Dees. Isn't that right?
Oh, you
got
know
something
it.
for Pat?
Well, we do have some Snookies cookies, and we just hope that you have a great weekend.
Rick, it's Wednesday.
Oh, you know it.
All right, Pat and Glenn, we really have to thank you guys for having us down here.
Hey, we love having you around. Thanks so much, Tim.
Thank you very much.
All right.
10 refills, you get one of these, I believe.
You believe.
No, he's not exactly sure.
Right.
Okay, see you
All right,
guys.
that is Pat Harvey and